Once upon a time, the Green family went camping for the first time. They packed their tent, sleeping bags, and lanterns. Everyone was very excited. They arrived at the big forest where they would camp. The tall trees and fresh air were wonderful. The children helped their dad put up the tent. It was their home for the weekend. It was big and bright. Mom unpacked the sleeping bags. They were cozy and warm. The sleeping bags were green and soft. Emily, the daughter, found a small stream. The water was very clear. She watched fish swim. She was happy. Tom, the son, gathered sticks for a fire. He made a big circle with stones. It was safe. Everyone helped light the fire. They cooked dinner. Dinner was a barbecue. They ate under the stars. The night was very clear. Later, they heard a sound. It was an owl. Its voice was loud. Hoo-hoo. The Green family learned many things, like how to build a tent and start a fire. Most of all, they learned how to enjoy nature. Their first camping trip was a success. They had fun and were safe. The Green family slept in their soft sleeping bags. In the morning, they were ready for a new day in the great outdoors.
Lucy has a bright red umbrella. She loves her umbrella very much. It is a windy day. Lucy holds her umbrella tightly. Suddenly, the wind blows. Lucy's umbrella flies away. "Oh no! My umbrella!" she shouts. Lucy runs after it. The umbrella flies over the fence. Lucy climbs the fence and sees a cat. The cat is also curious about the umbrella. The umbrella blows down the street. Lucy follows it. She sees her friend Tom. "Hey, Lucy, is that your umbrella?" Tom asks. "Yes, it is. The wind took it," Lucy replies. Tom laughs and says, "Let's catch it together." Now Lucy and Tom run together. The umbrella flies into a park. The wind is strong. The umbrella goes near the playground. Lucy sees kids playing. They wave and point at the umbrella. Lucy shouts, "Thank you," and runs faster. Tom is right behind her. The umbrella stops by a big tree. Lucy and Tom reach it at last. "I got it!" Lucy cheers, holding the umbrella. Lucy looks around. She is far from home, but she is happy. She has her umbrella, and she had a fun adventure with her friend Tom. "Let's walk back," says Tom. "Yes, let's go," Lucy agrees happily. Lucy is tired, but she smiles. She keeps her umbrella close. What an exciting day!
Maya and her friends live in a small neighborhood. There is a park near their houses. The park is a nice place. But now, the park looks dirty. There is trash on the grass and near the swings. Maya feels sad. One day, Maya says to her friends, "Let's clean our park." Her friends agree. They all meet at the park on Saturday morning. Maya brings big bags for trash. Her friend Tom brings gloves. Lisa, another friend, brings a broom. They are ready to work as a team. Maya tells her friends, "Teamwork makes it easier." First, they pick up the trash. Maya and Tom pick up papers and cans. They put the trash in the bags. Tom is happy and says, "The park looks better now." Next, Lisa uses the broom to clean the fallen leaves. She says, "This makes the ground look clean." Finally, they use the broom to clean the dirt near the swings. Maya smiles and says, "Now the park is tidy. Good job, team." Maya and her friends sit on a bench. They feel tired but happy. Tom says, "Working together is fun." Lisa nods, and we learn about keeping the environment clean. They all agree to clean the park every month. Maya looks around and says, "The park is our home. Let's take care of it." Her friends smile and agree. Their teamwork helps the park. The grass is green, and the sky is blue. The park is a nice place again. Maya and her friends are proud and happy.
Leo was a young boy who moved to a new house with his family. The house was big and old. Leo liked exploring. One day, he found a door at the top of the stairs. "What is this?" he wondered. He opened the door slowly and peeked inside. It was an attic. The attic was dusty and full of old things. Leo found a lamp and picked it up. It was shiny and strange. He pressed the switch. Suddenly, he saw a dragon and heard its wings. "Wow!" Leo said. Next, he found a mirror and looked into it. Then, he saw himself as a warrior in the mirror. Leo laughed. The attic was full of enchanted objects. Leo spent hours in the attic. It was his hidden treasure. He imagined the stories of the people who lived there before. Maybe they had a strange experience like me. When it was dinner time, Leo went downstairs. He told his family about his secret place. "I found a hidden attic. It's magical," he said. Leo was happy in his new house. The attic was his favorite place. He knew he would have many adventures there.
There is a new student in the classroom. Her name is Maria. Maria is from Spain. She speaks Spanish. Maria is happy to be in a new school. But Maria has a challenge. She needs to learn to speak English. At first, Maria is shy. She wants to talk, but she does not know how. Her classmates are friendly. They say, "Hello, Maria," and smile. Maria has an English teacher. Her teacher is very nice. The teacher helps Maria. She says, "Repeat after me. Hello, my name is Maria." Maria repeats and smiles. Maria learns new words every day. She learns to say teacher, class, and friend. The teacher is happy to see Maria learn. After a few weeks, Maria speaks English better. She can say, "Hello, my name is Maria," to her classmates. Maria has new friends. She likes to play with them after school. She talks about her favorite class and her teacher. She says, "I am happy to be here," to her teacher. Maria has a challenge, but she is brave. Maria works hard and she learns. Maria's teacher and classmates are proud of her. Now Maria is part of the class. She is not shy anymore. She talks and plays with her friends. Maria's teacher knows she will do well.
Once upon a time, there was a young boy named Jake. Jake lived in a small village. One day, he found a mysterious diary. The diary was old and dusty. It lay hidden in a box under an old bed at his grandmother's house. Jake opened the diary and saw that it had dates written in it. The dates were of the future. The diary could tell what will happen. Jake was very curious. He read a page that said, "Tomorrow, it will rain at the village fair." Jake was amazed. He thought, how can this diary know the future? The next day, it did rain at the village fair. Jake's eyes opened wide with surprise. He believed that the diary really can predict events. With this diary, Jake knew he could change events. But he was not sure if he should. Should he change the future, or should he let things happen? One day, the diary told him that there would be a storm. Jake decided to change this event. He went to the village chief and told him to prepare for the storm. Because of Jake, the villagers were safe. Another day, the diary said that his friend Ben would find a lost dog. Jake wondered if he should change this event, but he decided not to. He thought, maybe Ben deserves a happy surprise. Jake learned that sometimes it is good to change events, but sometimes it is better to let things happen naturally. The diary helped him understand this. Jake kept the mysterious diary. He read it many times. With its help, he became a wise boy who knew when to act and when not to act. Jake's story teaches us that with great power comes great responsibility. We must choose wisely when to change the future and when to let things happen as they will.
Once upon a time, there was a family. Their names were John, Mary, and little Tim. They went to the zoo one sunny day. First, they saw the lions. The lions were big and strong. They had bright, yellow fur. Tim pointed his small finger and said, "Look, big lions." Next, they saw the colorful parrots. The parrots were noisy and friendly. They flew high in the sky. Mary smiled and said, "The parrots are very colorful." Then they saw the tall giraffes. The giraffes had long necks. They ate leaves from the trees. John said, "The giraffes are very tall." After that, they went to see the elephants. The elephants were huge and slow. They had gray, rough skin. Tim laughed and said, "The elephants are huge." The family enjoyed their day. They learned new words: big, colorful, tall, and huge. They talked about the animals on their way home, happy with their visit to the zoo.
Once upon a time, there was a lonely girl. Her name was Lily. Lily had a pet cat. Her cat's name was Whiskers. One day, Lily was looking at Whiskers. Suddenly, Whiskers said, "Hello, Lily." Lily was very surprised. "You can talk," she said. Whiskers nodded and smiled. Lily and Whiskers started to speak every day. They became best friends. Lily was happy. She was not lonely anymore. Whiskers said, "Let's go on an adventure." Lily said, "Yes, let's go." Lily and Whiskers went to the park. They played with other cats. Lily was happy. She laughed. Then, they went to the market. Lily saw fruits and flowers. Whiskers saw fish. They had a fun day. Later, Lily and Whiskers went home. Lily whispered, "Thank you, Whiskers." Whiskers purred. Lily loved her cat very much. They went on many adventures together. Lily was never lonely again.
Emily is a young girl. One day, she goes for a walk. She walks and walks. She enters a new neighborhood. The houses and streets are different. Suddenly, Emily is lost. Emily stops and looks around. She sees a big tree, a red car, and a coffee shop. She feels a bit worried. Where am I? Emily asks herself. She needs to find her way back. She decides to ask for help. Emily sees a kind woman walking her dog. She goes to the woman. "Hello, can you help me, please?" Emily says. The woman smiles and says, "Of course. What do you need?" "I am lost. How do I get back to Maple Street?" Emily asks. The woman points and says, "Go straight, then turn right at the big tree. Then, you will see a bakery. Maple Street is next to it." Emily listens carefully and thanks the woman. "Thank you very much." Emily follows the directions. She walks past the big tree and turns right. She sees the bakery and Maple Street. I found it, Emily says happily.
In a small town, there was a young boy named Max. He loved to run. One day, Max found a pair of shoes. These shoes were not ordinary. When Max put on the shoes, he could run very fast. Max was very happy. He ran in the park. He ran to school. He was now the fastest boy. But running fast comes with responsibility. Max learned he must be careful. He should not run in crowded places. He must respect the people around him. With the shoes, Max helped others. He ran to the shop for his mom. He ran messages for his friends. These shoes taught Max about responsibility. Running fast was not just for fun. It was for helping others too. Max was proud to have these shoes. They made him feel special and responsible. Max learned that with great power comes great responsibility. With his magical shoes, Max promised to always do good.
Anna was a little girl. She moved to a new city with her family. The city was big and new for Anna. Everything looked different. The houses, the trees, and the people were not the same as in her old city. Anna felt a bit scared. She missed her old friends, but she wanted to make new friends in her new city. One sunny morning, Anna went to the park. She saw many children playing. They were jumping, running, and playing games. Anna wanted to play too. Anna saw a girl with a balloon. The girl smiled at Anna. Anna smiled back. "Hi," said Anna. "My name is Anna." "Hello," said the girl. "My name is Mia. Do you want to play with me?" Anna was happy. She said, "Yes, I want to play." Anna and Mia ran and jumped. They played with the balloon. They laughed and ran around the park. Soon, more children came to play. There was Tom, who loved to play soccer. There was Lucy, who loved to draw pictures. And there was Sam, who loved to climb the trees. Anna said, "Let's all play together." Tom kicked the ball. Lucy drew a picture of everyone. Sam climbed a tree and waved to his friends. Anna felt happy. She made new friends. Every day she went to the park. Every day she played with Mia, Tom, Lucy, and Sam. Anna learned that new cities are not scary. Making new friends is fun. Anna loved her new city.
Anna is a young adult. She starts a new job at a local store. She is excited and a little nervous. On the first day, Anna meets her manager, Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown is friendly. He says, "Welcome to our team, Anna. We are happy to have you here." Anna smiles and says, "Thank you, Mr. Brown. I'm happy to be here, too." Anna's first task is to work at the cashier. She learns how to use the cash register. It is new for her. She practices ringing up items and gives customers their change. She says, "Hello, how are you today?" to every customer. Anna also helps her colleagues, Sarah and John. Sarah says, "Can you help me organize these shelves?" "Sure," says Anna. She learns the names of all the products. She puts them in the right place. During lunch break, Anna sits with Sarah and John. They talk about their favorite movies. Anna laughs and says, "I love comedies." John asks, "Do you want to join us for lunch tomorrow?" Anna replies, "Yes, I would love to." Throughout the week, Anna practices saying, "Thank you and have a nice day" to customers. These small phrases make her feel more confident every day. Anna is happy with her new job. She makes new friends and learns many tasks. She likes speaking with customers and working with her team. Anna is ready for the next day at work.
Once upon a time, there was a boy named Tom. Tom had a favorite toy car. It was red and fast. He played with it every day. One afternoon, Tom was playing in the living room. Suddenly, he heard a crack. Oh no! His toy car was broken. Tom felt sad. But he knew he had to describe the problem to get help. He looked at the toy car carefully. "The wheel is broken," said Tom. Tom went to his dad. "Dad, my car is broken. The wheel fell off," Tom explained. His dad smiled and said, "Let's fix it together, Tom." They went to the workshop. Tom's dad got glue and a small hammer. He showed Tom how to fix the car. "First, we put glue here. Then, we press the wheel back," said Dad. Tom watched and helped. Soon, the car was fixed. "Wow! Thank you, Dad," said Tom happily. "Now, you learned how to describe a problem and find a solution," Dad said with a smile. Tom learned that explaining the problem and asking for help is good. He was very happy with his toy car again. Tom said, "If my toy breaks, I know what to do." And from that day on, Tom played more carefully with his toys. He knew he could fix them if they broke.
Once upon a time, 3 kids named Alex, Bella, and Leo decided to build a treehouse in their backyard. They worked all day, sawing wood, hammering nails, and painting the walls. Finally, they had a small wooden house high in the big tree. "Look at our tree house," said Bella, jumping with joy. "It's perfect." Alex climbed up first. "Come up, Leo," he shouted. "You can see the whole yard from here." Leo joined them and they admired their work. But suddenly, the whole house shook. "What's happening?" Alex asked, his voice trembling. The treehouse lifted off the ground and began flying. "Wow! Look, we are flying!" shouted Bella, her eyes wide open. "But where are we going?" Leo wondered. The treehouse headed to a beautiful beach with white sand and clear blue water. "Let's go for a swim," said Alex. They enjoyed the beach and played all day. When they climbed back up their treehouse, it shook again and took off, heading to the snowy mountains. "Everything is so white," exclaimed Bella, trying to catch snowflakes on her tongue. They built snowmen and had snowball fights. The treehouse flew again, this time over a city filled with bright lights. "Look at the big buildings," Leo said. They explored the city, ate ice cream, and watched a parade. The treehouse visited many wonderful places, deserts, jungles, and small villages. Each journey was exciting, and they learned so many new things. Finally, the flying treehouse returned home. "That was the best adventure ever," said Alex. "I can't wait to see where it takes us next," Bella added. Every time they entered the treehouse, it flew to a new place in the world. The kids enjoyed every exciting destination and never forgot the magic of their flying treehouse.
Once upon a time, 4 friends, Tom, Anna, Ben, and Sue, decided to explore a forest. They were very excited and packed their bags with water and snacks. As they entered the forest, they saw many trees. The trees were very tall and green. The leaves on the trees moved in the wind. The friends liked the sound of the leaves. They walked a little more and saw a rabbit hopping on the ground. The rabbit was quick and had long ears. Anna loved the rabbit and said, "Look at the rabbit, it is very cute." The rabbit looked at them and then hopped away. Next, the group saw a big stream. The water in the stream was clear, and they could see fish swimming. The fish were small and moved very fast. Ben smiled and said, "The fish in the stream are so fast." They continued their walk and came across a big flower. The flower had bright yellow petals. Sue picked one flower and said, "This is a beautiful flower." The other friends also picked flowers to take home. As they walked further, they heard a bird singing. The bird was perched on a rock. It was a small bird with blue feathers. Tom pointed and said, "Listen, the bird's song is so sweet." After a long walk, the friends sat down on the grass. They opened their bags and ate sandwiches. They all smiled and talked about their day. The forest was full of life, and the friends loved their adventure. They promised to come back soon and see more animals and plants. The forest was a wonderful place to explore, and they learned many new words about nature.
Amy is a girl with big dreams. She loves to learn new things. Today, she wants to learn how to cook, ride a bicycle, and play a musical instrument. First, Amy goes to the kitchen. She wants to cook. She starts by washing her hands. Amy wants to learn how to cook pasta. She gets a pot and puts water in it. She adds salt to the water and waits for it to boil. Then, she puts the pasta in the pot. Amy stirs the pasta and waits. While waiting, she learns some new words, like boil and stir. Next, Amy wants to ride a bicycle. She goes to the park with her dad. Her dad holds the bicycle for her. Amy learns how to balance on the bicycle. Her dad lets go, and Amy rides the bicycle by herself. She is very happy. She learns words like balance and helmet. Lastly, Amy wants to play a musical instrument. She chooses the piano. Amy sits in her chair and puts her fingers on the keys. She learns to play simple notes. Amy listens to the sounds and plays them again. She learns the names of notes like do, re, and mi. Playing music makes her smile. She learns the word note here, too. She cooked pasta, rode a bicycle, and played the piano. Amy is proud because she learned many new things. Learning is fun and makes Amy very happy. She learns many new words and loves to talk about her new skills with her friends.
Kyle is a happy boy who enjoys many things. Today, he shares his hobbies. Kyle loves sports and plays football with his friends in the park every Saturday. Kyle runs fast, kicks the ball, and his friends cheer, making him happy. Kyle also likes music and plays the guitar every evening in his room. He sings songs and plays his guitar while his family listens and loves his music. Another hobby of Kyle is drawing, where he draws animals and trees using many colors. Kyle draws in his notebook and sometimes gives his drawings to his friends, who smile and thank him. Kyle is also learning how to cook and helps his mom in the kitchen. He makes sandwiches and salads, cuts vegetables, mixes the salad, and likes to taste the food. Kyle enjoys his hobbies and shares them with friends and family, having fun together. Today, Kyle asks, "What are your hobbies?" His story helps us learn about interests like sports, music, art, and cooking.
In a future world, there is a robot. The robot is named Zeke. Zeke has a big dream. Zeke does not want to be just a robot. Zeke wants to be human. Zeke thinks humans are special. They can feel happy, sad, and excited. Zeke wants to feel too. He wants to discover feelings. One sunny day, Zeke decides to go on a journey. He rolls along the path and sees many things. He sees a bird singing. The bird looks happy. Zeke thinks, "What is happy? I want to know." Zeke meets a cat. The cat is resting under a tree. Zeke watches the cat and thinks, what does the cat feel? How do I learn to feel? Zeke talks to many people. He asks, how do you feel happy? How do you feel sad? People smile and tell Zeke stories. They share their feelings with him. Zeke listens very carefully. He starts to understand. He feels something new, something warm. It is like a soft light inside him. Zeke is not just a robot. He is Zeke, who wants to feel. He is Zeke, who is learning about feelings. His dream is coming true. Zeke knows he is not a human, but he learns he can feel too. He feels joy when he helps others. He feels curious when he learns new things. Zeke's dream, his big dream, helps him discover himself. Zeke's journey doesn't end here. Every day, he discovers something new. He smiles, he laughs, and sometimes, he even feels a little sad. But Zeke is happy. Zeke is special, just like everyone else. And so, Zeke's dream lives on forever.
Emma is at the park. She sits on a bench. She likes reading her book. Emma stands up. She looks around. Oh no, where is my wallet? She says. She is worried. Emma walks to the park entrance. She sees a man. Hello, did you see a wallet? She asks. The man says, no, I did not see a wallet. Emma keeps walking. She sees a woman with a dog. Excuse me, did you see a wallet? Emma asks. The woman shakes her head. No, I did not, she replies. Emma feels sad. She needs her wallet. It has her cards and some money. Emma goes to the park cafe. She sees a little boy eating ice cream. Hi, did you see a wallet? She asks the boy. The boy points. It is over there, on the bench. Emma sees her wallet. She is happy now. Thank you, she says to the boy. Emma picks up her wallet. She smiles and feels much better. She goes home, thinking about her day. Emma learns to be more careful next time. She won't forget her wallet again.
One sunny day, a group of children go to the park. They like to play outdoor games and learn new words. First, the children run around the grassy field. They laugh and talk as they run. Their teacher teaches them the word run. Next, they jump over little rocks. Jump, says one child. The other children jump, too. The teacher smiles and says, good jumping. After that, the children play tag. They touch each other, trying to tag someone else. One says, touch. The teacher shows them how to play and use the word touch. The children play on the swings next. They push the swings gently. Push, says the teacher. They learn that push is when they move the swing. Then, they slide down the slide. Slide, they shout happily. Sliding is fun, and the teacher is glad they enjoy it. The children try to climb a small hill. Climb, says the teacher. They climb slowly, and they are proud when they reach the top. Finally, they all sit on the grass to rest. They watch the birds fly and talk about their actions. The day is full of fun and learning for the children. They run, jump, touch, push, slide, and climb at the park. They know these action words now. It's time to go home, but the children are happy. They say goodbye to the park and promise to come back soon for more fun.
Once upon a time, there was a boy named Tom. Tom lived with his grandfather. His grandfather was very kind. One day, Grandpa gave Tom an old watch. This is a special watch, Grandpa said. Tom loved the watch. He wore it every day. One morning, he looked at the watch and saw it shine. Suddenly, everything changed. Tom found himself in a different place. He was in a big room with people dressed in fancy clothes. Where am I? Tom thought. Tom walked around. He saw paintings and statues. He realized he was in a museum. But the people were different. Their clothes were from long ago. Then, the watch shone again. Tom was back home. "Grandpa, the watch is magic," he shouted. Grandpa smiled. "You can see history," he said. Tom was happy and excited. He tried the watch again. Now, he was in a forest with dinosaurs. "Wow," he said. He watched the dinosaurs walk and eat. The watch shone, and Tom returned home again. "I saw dinosaurs," he told Grandpa. "The watch lets people learn," Grandpa explained. "You can visit different times." Tom knew he had a special gift. He learned about history and saw amazing things. He was careful and used the watch to learn. Every time, the watch took Tom to a different time and place. He saw kings, queens, and brave knights. He saw how people lived long ago. Tom was grateful. He thanked his grandfather. Thanks to the watch, Tom learned a lot. Now, Tom uses the watch to explore more. He has many adventures and learns about history. He is happy he can explore the past. Tom knows his special watch helps him to learn.